Hello chess lovers, welcome to Star Chess Academy. In today's video, we will learn about interference chess tactics. So what is the meaning of interference? So it means to break the connection between the attackers and the defenders. Well, in very easy language, we have to break the connection between two pieces. In this position, we want to checkmate the opponent, but the problem here is the rook is defending the checkmate. So first what we will do is, we will give the check rook c1, and now if bishop captures the rook, then we will checkmate the opponent by putting our queen on the b1 square. Well, another thing is, this rook is also defending the queen. So if rook captures our rook, then simply we will capture the queen. So we broke the connection between the rook and the queen, and it's a forcing move, right? Otherwise we will checkmate the white king. So if rook captures the opponent's rook, means our rook, simply we will capture the queen and we will win the match. So with the help of interference chess tactics, we won the chess piece. So we can say that we can use the interference chess tactics to get the material or to get the checkmate. Next, white to play here and win the match. Of course, we can play bishop to c8 because we broke the connection between the rook and the king, and now we can provide the back rank checkmate by putting our rook on the e8 square, and also we are attacking the opponent's rook. If opponent saves the rook, then thanks to the bishop we broke the connection between the king and the rook. We will put our rook to e8 and it is a checkmate. Now black to play in this position and find the best move. Well, the queen is attacking the knight and the bishop is defending it. And also, if we provide the discovered attack on the king anyhow, it will be good for us. So we have two tactics here. First, we can play the move c4. It's a discovered attack on the king, and also we broke the connection between the bishop and the knight. If opponent saves the check on the h1 square, simply we will capture the free knight. So we can say that with the help of discovered attack on the king, we broke the connection between the two pieces. Interference chess tactics is here, and now we will capture the free knight. Next, white to play and find the interference chess tactics and win the game. Well, we want to checkmate the black's king, but the problem is here the queen is defending it. So how can we break the connection between the queen and the pawn? Well, we have very interesting move, rook to g6. Wow! If pawn captures our rook, then thanks to this queen and the knight, we will checkmate the black king. And if queen captures the rook, then checkmate is not possible now. We will capture the free queen. And if we capture our pawn back, we will checkmate the opponent. So with the help of rook g6 move, we found the interference chess tactics to break the connection between two pieces, and here we got the checkmate. Now white to play and win. Here we want to checkmate by playing queen f8, rook f8 and rook f8, but our own rook is pinned. So we have to break the connection between these two pieces because our rook is also attacking. If we capture this queen, it will be bad for us because the opponent will win the match. and we don't want this. So we want to break the connection between the rook and the queen so that we can take the queen or we can provide the background checkmate. So simply we can put our knight on e4. If rook captures the knight, then thanks to this we will give the checkmate, and if queen captures the knight, then we unpinned our rook. Now we can play queen f8 check, and if rook captures the queen, we will capture the rook and checkmate the opponent. In this position, it is black to play, and well, we are ready to checkmate the opponent, but the opponent's queen is stopping the checkmate. So can we use interference tactics? We have to break the connection between the bishop and the queen, but the question is how to break it. Yes, we can play bishop to b5, attacking the queen, attacking the bishop. This bishop cannot move because it is a pin, real pin, and if pawn captures our free bishop, then we will checkmate the opponent because we broke the connection between the queen and the bishop. And if queen captures the bishop, then we will not do this. First we will capture the queen, and after that if he captures our rook, then we will checkmate the opponent. So with the help of interference chess tactics, we got the move bishop to b5 to break the connection between the queen and the bishop. Next, black to play here, and the king is attacking both the rooks. So how to capture one of the rook? So we can use interference chess tactics by putting our bishop in between both the rooks. Now this bishop is not, this rook is not guarding that rook, and that rook is not guarding that rook. Connection between both the pieces broke down, and if we place any of these moves, then simply we will capture the rook, and after exchanges we have a passed upon, black will win the match. Now black to play and find the interference chess tactics. Well, the queen is attacking the rook, but the opponent's queen is protecting it. So how to break the connection between these two pieces, rook and the queen? Thanks to this knight, we will move our knight to f3, and now if pawn captures the knight, then simply we broke the connection between queen and the rook. We will capture the free rook and we will win the match. And what if queen captures the knight? Then first we will capture the queen, and now if pawn captures our rook, we will capture the rook and win the match. Now black to play and find the interference chess tactics. The rook is protected by the queen, so we will put the knight in between the queen and the rook. If pawn captures the knight, then we will capture the free rook. That is why we are using interference chess tactics to get the free material or to get the checkmate. Here white to play in this position and find the interference chess tactics. The queen is attacking the opponent's queen. This rook is pinned, so we will play knight to c6 check, and if pawn captures the knight, then simply we will capture the queen here, queen into c5. We broke the connection between the rook and the queen, and the rook cannot move because of this pin. What if queen captures the knight? Then thanks to this pawn, the pawn will capture the queen, and after that white has queen and the rook. White will win the match. Here white to play and find the interference chess tactics. The bishop is guarding the rook, so we have to break the connection between the bishop and the rook. So we can play knight f5. What a move! Knight f5 plus, and now the bishop cannot capture the knight. Because of this pin, the king has to move, and then we will not move the knight, but we will capture the free rook here. And if opponent captures the knight, then simply we will capture the passed pawn. So we can say that with the help of interference chess tactics, we got the free rook. If opponent moves the king anywhere like on d7, then the same thing we will do and white will win the match. Now white to play and find the interference chess tactics. The queen is attacking the rook, the bishop is guarding. So how to break the connection between the bishop and the rook? And what a move, we got the move, d5 check. First opponent has to save the check, and thanks to this pawn in between the rook and the bishop, now we can capture the rook. We can say that it's a free rook. What if opponent plays a bad move? If he sacrifices the bishop, then we will not take this rook first, we will take this bishop first, and now it is a check. Opponent has to save the check, and if he captures our pawn, then simply we will take the queen and win the match. We will take the rook and win the match. I hope you enjoyed today's session, the interference tactics. Thanks for watching.